thunders, glory so divine. Cherish the cycle, freedom in time.
Hi, this is Sandy Thorpe, and welcome to my mini-series on arm balances made easy. So today we're going to do one called Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. I know, easy for you to say. So Koundinya is the name of a sage, and this is Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2, not to be confused with Eka Pada Koundinyasana 1. And basically the difference between the two of those is that in Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2, which is what we're going to do today, our legs are going to be out like this, whereas in 1, they're actually crossed. So that makes sense. But before we get into it, I want to do a quick little theory for you, which I think has helped a lot of my students. And it's my Tinker Toy theory. So if you think about your body as a Tinker Toy, and these little round pieces are your joints. Let's say your elbow, and then your arm, and then say like your knee, and your leg. And what we do in arm balances is we actually connect these two together so that it's like almost we're making, connecting the joints so that it's like one joint. And the reason for that is because your joints are strong and they can hold up your body. And in this pose we're going to do, you'll find that you don't have to have a lot of upper body strength because really your whole weight is just resting on your joints. So let's get started. Now we're going to want to have our legs nice and stretched out. As I mentioned, your legs are out like this. So we're going to want to have our legs nice and stretched out. Out in front, inhale up and exhale forward into Uttanasana, seated forward fold. And again, let's inhale, come all the way up. Exhale forward. And one more, inhale up. Exhale forward. We're going to do the same fold in a couple different variations. So with your legs out front, feet up towards the front of your mat. Inhale up, exhale forward. And let's just roll down so that our legs up and bring your arms overhead. And on the inhale up, exhale out. And slow down. And bring it back up. And lower them down. And bring them up. Or come all the way back forward into seated forward fold. The core also helps with these positions, as you can probably guess. And let's put the feet on the mat. Pull forward into a squat and right up into standing forward fold. So again, big stretch for the hamstrings. Just walk your hands off to one side, back to center, off to the other side. And back to center. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale down. Let's step back into downward facing dog. So again, a couple more hamstring stretches. Let's raise the right leg up. Bring the right foot forward. Place it in between your hands. Drop the hips. Drop the left knee. Sweep the arms up. And let the hips come forward. Let's bring the hands down to the mat and straighten out your right leg. Bring your nose to your right kneecap. And then walk the hands all the way back so you're sitting on your left heel, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, half monkey guide. Walk the hands forward, bring your nose to your right kneecap. Slide up. Lift up the hips, walk the hands forward, tuck that left toe, lift the knee off the ground, get a good stretch here, and then drop the knee again and walk the right foot forward. So we're coming into full monkey guide. So again, our big hamstring stretch. sliding that heel out in front, coming as low as you can. Shift your weight to your left hand, bring your right hand to the inside, bring the right foot back, tuck the toes, and come back into downward facing dog. Let's raise the left leg up, bring the left foot forward, place it in between your hands, drop the right knee, sweep the arms up, and let the hips come forward. Feel a nice stretch in your right groin. Bring the hands down to the mat, straighten out your left leg, bring your nose to your left foot. And again, from here, you can walk all the way back, sitting on your right heel. Slide the hands forward into our half monkey dive. Lift up the hips. Walk the hands forward. Just momentarily tuck the right toe, stretch the leg out. And then we can drop that knee again, walk the left foot out, coming into full monkey dive. This is where you can go as far as you want to, or as far as you're able to. Go all the way, not. And if you can get off your mat, it might be easier to slide that foot. When you're done, shift your weight to your right hand. Bring the left hand to the inside, bring the left foot back. And let's push back into child's pose. Now from child's pose, we're going to get right into it. So tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. And let's raise the right leg up. Bring the right knee forward, place the foot in between your hands, drop the hips. And take your right hand, bring it underneath to the outside. Drop the hips. And we're going to start to walk the right foot out in front. At the same time, we're going to start to bring the back foot in. So the right foot is going to go out, the back foot comes in. And again, remember what I said about our tinker toy theory. So you're going to want to have your left elbow is going to meet your left hip bone. So to do that, turn your left hand so the fingers point to the outside. So you'll see this will bring the hip bone and elbow closer together. And we walk the right foot out, shift forward again, move that back foot in, maybe again, walk it out again. And then the left elbow finds the hip bone, right leg comes out to the front. Here we are. So your whole weight is resting on your left hip bone. Let's release, push back into child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, we're going to try the other side. You're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips up, back. And left leg faces up. Left knee comes forward. Place the foot in between your hands. Drop the hips. Left hand goes underneath into the outside. Drop the hips again. You start to bring the back foot in. Walk the front foot out. Lower. This time, turn your right hand again. Right elbow, right hip bone. So to get them closer, you start to bend. Start to hunker down. Lower. Push back on the back foot, walk the front one out, and then right elbow finds the hip bone, and you come down. And let's release. Push back, seated position. And there we have it. So as always, you want to stretch out your wrists. When you're done,